Did you scratch my paint?
It's hard to tell.
Hey, you got Teddy Pendergraft button on that?
Teddy Pendergraft?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Your Vanessa would love that.
Oh my God, I remember the teaser was so much fun.
Whatever happened to Jordan from the Bernie Mac show will leave you surprised.
I've been really good. I honestly been really good. I mean, the strike's been going on, so everything's been slowed down, on the whole like Hollywood thing.
Jordan, played by Jeremy Suarez, won our hearts as that child actor. But after the show ended, the industry blackballed him real quick.
A little bit rough because I was in this age bracket where I looked like lower to middle high school age.
Word was that it was because Jeremy knew a little too much about what they did to Bernie Mac, leading to his death.
I know I didn't know the severity of it. I didn't know anything about sarcoidosis at the time, so I didn't know that it was ultimately going to, be the end of him.
And there was also the speculation that his family pulled him out of fear of him getting killed. So, what's the real story? Let's unwrap. Jeremy Suarez's big break came when he landed a role on The Bernie Mac Show, which premiered back in 2001. The show was hyped up before it even dropped, and once it did, everyone could tell it was totally worth it. Created by the legendary comedian Bernie Mac himself, the sitcom told a funny but heartfelt story based on a fictional version of his own life. And that's what made it such a big deal in TV history. Nobody expected it to become the launchpad for Jeremy's career, but that's exactly what it did.
Oh, we are so lame.
Yeah, we're lame squared.
The storyline about the Bernie Mac show played a huge role in shaping Jeremy Suarez's early days as a young actor in Hollywood. The show's success wasn't just about the laughs, it also touched on deeper topics like the struggles and responsibilities of single parenting. Jeremy's character often found himself right in the middle of these themes, and that gave him a chance to explore serious issues in a way that young viewers could actually relate to. That balance of humor and meaning made the show not just funny, but powerful and educational too. Working on the show also gave Jeremy the chance to collaborate with experienced actors and learn from the best. He saw it as a big honor to work directly with professionals like Bernie Mac, and it really sharpened his skills.
I was like 8 years old, so I was at this point in my life where I was barely kind of learning to have a father, essentially. And so Bernie came in and he was like a second one.
I had to sit down and research who Bernie Mac was when that role came up because my mom was really excited. She was like, oh snap, you get to work with Bernie Mac. Wow, this guy is really funny. And at that point was when I knew I wanted the role, not because it was on TV or nothing, but I was like, man, this guy's really funny and he could teach me how to be really funny.
Everyone noticed his talent and his dedication. He never backed down or faded into the background, even next to a comedic legend. And he held his own beautifully. The series went on to win 32 out of 95 award nominations, including Emmy nods, and the audience ratings were strong all through its run. That success boosted the profiles of everyone in the cast, Jeremy included. It opened new doors for him, leading to other opportunities in both television and film. With the visibility he gained, he started taking on more diverse and mature roles, slowly proving that he wasn't just the kid from the Bernie Mac show anymore. He was a rising star in his own right.
That was an excellent dinner. Don't you want to tell Aunt Wanda how excellent that dinner was? But guess what? We're gonna cap it off with some delicious chocolate fudge cake.
By the time the show ended in 2006, Jeremy had built a loyal fan base and made a real name for himself in the industry. He had already laid the groundwork for future projects and was ready to branch out. His role in the Bernie Mac show was definitely a turning point in his life and career. After that, he started looking for new challenges, trying out different genres and styles. In Hollywood, trends change fast, and Jeremy understood that staying relevant meant being flexible and ready to adapt. But then something unexpected happened. After all that success, Jeremy suddenly stepped away from Hollywood without much of an explanation. Years later, at 34, he finally cleared things up in an interview with Comedy Hype's Unforgotten. He revealed that the main reason he left was simple: his age. During the show's run from 2001 to 2006, he was underage, which made it hard to get new roles afterward. He explained that studios preferred to hire 19-year-olds to play teen characters because it saved them from dealing with child labor laws, limited working hours, and the cost of hiring tutors. Basically, hiring an adult was easier and cheaper. Because of that, Jeremy's career slowed down. He admitted it was tough at first. He'd never gone more than 6 months without a job, and it made him question himself. But after some reflection, he realized it was time to step back and actually live life outside of the set. For the first time, he got to experience a normal life, and he saw that as a win. Since leaving Hollywood, Jeremy has worked in construction, with Boilermakers, and even in retail. He said those jobs really tested him and helped him toughen up in new ways. Even though he's been away from the spotlight, he's still in touch with his Bernie Mac show castmates. According to his Instagram, he still hangs out with Camille Winbush, who played Vanessa, and Dee Dee Davis, who played baby girl Brianna.
Dee Dee and Camille and even like wardrobe people and set directors. I still like he was able to create.
Jeremy played Jordan Tompkins, one of the 3 kids Bernie was raising, and that role really introduced him to a whole new audience. Even though he was still young, he proved he had the comedic chops to hang with the best. Working beside Bernie gave him priceless experience and a real inside look at how the industry worked.
Activeness of his funny, man, like in person, was inspiring to me. And just to like really watch that as a young man, and a young man who wants to do something like that one day, was really awe-inspiring, man. And it gave me a lot of I mean, it's one of those things, but that's all right. That's what I'm saying.
The show followed Bernie as he took in his sister's kids after she couldn't care for them, which led to a lot of hilarious and touching moments as he tried to figure out parenting. From the jump, Jeremy's character Jordan stood out. A curious, smart kid with a mix of innocence and attitude. The show captured family life in all its chaos, and Jeremy came ready. His timing was sharp, his delivery natural, and that little spark of humor he brought made his character shine. The chemistry between him and Bernie was so real that it gave the show its emotional heart.
No.
Even though it was a comedy, there were a lot of feelings woven into it. Laughter, frustration, love, and Jeremy nailed every bit of it. He had this smooth way of switching between funny, serious, and heartfelt moments, making Jordan feel like a real kid people could relate to. The writing gave him room to explore what it's like for a family adjusting to tough changes, and he brought that story to life. A lot of people connected with the show because it reflected real family struggles and love. Jeremy understood that and added depth to his role, keeping it both fun and meaningful. His childlike charm helped the show balance humor with heavier topics, which was a big reason for its success. Viewers loved how natural and genuine he was. They could see that behind the jokes was someone who was growing both on and off screen.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever it is you're mad about.
Funny thing is, Jeremy once struggled with shyness and identity issues, but through his character, he grew right in front of everyone's eyes. Just like Jordan became more confident, Jeremy himself evolved as an actor, finding his rhythm and mastering his craft with every episode. Jeremy Suarez was born on July 6, 1990, in Burbank, California, a city known for being right at the heart of the entertainment world. Growing up in that kind of environment almost felt like a sign of what was to come for him. Surrounded by creativity and movie magic from a young age, Jeremy got exposed to acting and storytelling early on, and it didn't take long before he knew he wanted to be part of it. He grew up in a family of 4, with his parents Patricia and James Suarez, and 2 younger siblings. Jeremy showed interest in acting when he was barely out of diapers, and his parents were fully behind him.
I love acting. I love my craft, and I've been lucky enough to do it since I was super, super small. And
They believed in his talent and made sure he got the support and training he needed, from taking him to auditions to enrolling him in acting classes to build his confidence and stage presence. Even as a little kid, Jeremy loved being in front of people. He performed in school plays and local theater productions, using every opportunity to express himself and gain experience. His excitement for acting was so genuine that people around him could tell he had something special. His parents knew the entertainment industry was tough, especially as his mother navigated that path too as a child. So they made sure he got all the right guidance. Jeremy also learned a lot just by watching movies and TV shows. He'd study how established actors performed, paying attention to their expressions, timing, and delivery. Watching all those classic films helped him dream bigger and gave him a clear sense of direction. Of course, the road wasn't easy. There were plenty of rejections along the way. But Jeremy stayed determined. Every no just made him work harder, and every small role he landed helped him grow. By his teenage years, he was already stacking up credits from minor roles on TV. Each experience taught him something new about teamwork, discipline, and adapting to different roles. Most importantly, he learned that acting wasn't just about fame. It was about telling stories that made people feel something. That mindset kept him grounded and motivated him to take on roles that had meaning.
by the time I was on Bernie Mac, I had already been working for like 6-7 years. Or like that's like.
Jeremy's first TV role came when he was just 6 years old, playing Little Boy in a 1996 episode of Sister Sister. That same year, he made his film debut as Tyson Tidwell in the Oscar-winning movie Jerry Maguire, starring Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding Jr. Pretty impressive for a kid just starting out.
Real big fan. Can I please have your autograph, please?
He went to a local high school in Burbank where he somehow managed to juggle both school and acting. He took his education seriously and always tried to keep a balance between both worlds. After graduating in 2008, he decided to focus fully on acting instead of going to college. Outside of acting, Jeremy lived a normal life, spending time with friends and family, playing sports, and exploring new hobbies. Those real-life experiences helped him connect better with emotions and relationships, which later showed in his performances. Over the years, Jeremy appeared in nearly 30 movies and TV shows, but one of his most memorable roles was voicing Coda, the main character in Disney's 2003 animated film Brother Bear, alongside Joaquin Phoenix and Rick Moranis. The movie was a hit and even got an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature.
Don't you have someplace to go?
Yeah, the salmon run.
Today, Jeremy is still acting and currently working on a new movie called MD Is for Mr. Doula. His early life, mixed with his dedication and passion for storytelling, built a strong foundation for his career. With every project, he's continued to push his limits, take on new challenges, and leave his mark on audiences. At the beginning of his career, Jeremy Suarez played Rice Watkins in all 8 episodes of the 1997 comedy series Built to Last, created by Gregory Thomas Garcia and David W. Duclon. The show also featured Paul Winfield and Jeffrey Owens and followed Royale Watkins and his family as they tried to run a business together.
I don't get rap. Country music. It speaks to me.
In 1998, Jeremy showed up as Dexter in an episode of The Wayans Brothers titled The Son of Marlin. Between 1996 and 1998, he also appeared as Raymond Wilkes in 6 episodes of the medical drama Chicago Hope, created by David E. Kelley and starring Hector Elizondo, Adam Arkin, and Mandy Patinkin. Jeremy didn't stop at live-action roles. He also got into voice acting early on. His voice brought animated characters to life, showing off his range and creativity. Voice acting can be tough since it's all about delivering emotion and personality without actually being on screen. But Jeremy pulled it off with ease. He voiced Carmen in The Proud Family, a popular animated series that connected with audiences of all ages. With every episode, he brought laughs and warmth to families across the country. The experience taught him how powerful storytelling through animation could be.
Nagging wives? Yeah, we were talking about the nagging wives.
He also took on other voice roles in shows like Beverly Hills, 90210, Mad TV, and Max Steel. Later, he voiced Arrow Kid and Jack in 3 episodes of King of the Hill in 2008, and in 2020, he played Jay in an episode of the comedy 2 Degrees. Jeremy also made his mark on the big screen. In 1998, he played Kevin in the crime comedy Susan's Plan, written and directed by John Landis, alongside Nastasia Kinski, Billy Zane, and Michael Biehn. He went on to voice characters in several animated hits, including The Land Before Time 8, The Big Freeze 2001, Treasure Planet 2002, and The Lady Killers 2004. One of his standout voice roles was as Russell in Fat Albert 2004, a fun, family-friendly movie directed by Joel Zwick and starring Kenan Thompson, Kyla Pratt, and Omarion. The film was a hit and even earned 3 award nominations.
Russell, you stay here.
I'm telling Mom on you.
Jeremy continued building his filmography with roles in Room to Grow 2005, Brother Bear 2006, and Extreme Movie 2008. Then, in 2014, he played one of the lead characters, Cooper, in the sci-fi comedy Angry Video Game Nerd. The movie, directed by Kevin Finn and James Rolfe, followed a gamer who must face his fear of a cursed video game to save his fans.
Dude, you can't do that. It's the most popular bad game of all time.
Networking was a big part of Jeremy's early career. He connected with directors, producers, and fellow actors, building relationships that opened new doors and opportunities. He built a reputation as a talented, reliable actor by showing up, working hard, and staying professional. Of course, the industry wasn't easy. Competition was fierce, but Jeremy's consistency and drive helped him push through. He always sought feedback, kept learning, and stayed adaptable, which helped him carve out his space in Hollywood. Outside of acting, Jeremy had plenty of other passions. He's a big sports fan, especially basketball. He loved hitting local courts, shooting hoops with friends, and just enjoying the game. Whether it was a casual pickup game or something competitive, he always brought energy and fun. He also stayed active by running most mornings and hitting the gym regularly. Music was another big part of Jeremy's life. His taste is pretty diverse. He enjoys everything from hip-hop to classical. Music became his way of expressing himself and connecting with others. He even plays guitar and drums, and as a rock lover, he's a huge fan of bands like AC/DC, Metallica, and Scorpions. He also admires actors like Bruce Willis, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Jack Nicholson, with favorite movies including 12 Monkeys, Pulp Fiction, and Catch Me If You Can. Despite growing up in the spotlight, Jeremy stayed grounded. He's passionate about giving back and has been involved in several community and charity projects, especially those focused on education and youth empowerment. Whether it's volunteering at schools or helping raise funds for kids in need, Jeremy has always believed in using his platform to make a real difference. Traveling was one of those things that really lit up Jeremy's spirit. He loved exploring new places and soaking in different cultures, and he's been to quite a few countries over the years. His favorite city is London, England. But honestly, anywhere new felt like an adventure to him. Every trip gave him something to learn, something to remember, and even some creative fuel for his acting career. From the busy streets of New York City to quiet, peaceful national parks, Jeremy always found inspiration in the people and stories he came across.
And take some risks so that I can go and be a whole bunch of different people and experience different professions,
Right.
and like really grow from it.
It probably
Like-
even helps the acting. He's like, nah, I've done it.
I mean, you
Capture
learn how to
essence.
connect with so many different types of people, man,
Right.
and you can't do that in one part of the world. So you kind of gotta, go to a different part of the country, go work a different job. I picked up so many skills, like doing them, learned about those types of people. You know, the jokes they laugh at, what they talk about on their breaks, because everybody's different, man.
Social media became another way for him to stay close to his fans. He used platforms like Instagram and Twitter to share bits of his life off screen. Little moments, thoughts, and behind-the-scenes memories. Over time, he built a real sense of community through his posts and stories. He always tried to spread positivity, reminding people that dreams don't just happen overnight. They take patience, hard work, and consistency. Out of all the apps, Instagram was his favorite. He had close to 50,000 followers and over 60 posts, a mix of pictures and videos that gave fans a glimpse into who he really was. Even with his packed schedule, Jeremy always made time for family. He truly valued those moments with his loved ones because he knew their support meant everything. Family gatherings were full of laughter, storytelling, and good food, little reminders of the values that shaped him growing up. As Jeremy's career grew, he developed a strong interest in film production, taking classes and learning about directing and producing. His curiosity opened new doors and gave him a fresh perspective. Outside work, he's known for his love of animals, volunteering at shelters, supporting animal rights, and caring deeply for his pet parrot and dog. When it comes to his personal life, Jeremy likes to keep things private. It wasn't until October 2018 that he shared with the world that he'd actually gotten married a year earlier. He and his wife, Jeremy Suarez, tied the knot in a private ceremony back in November 2017. Over the years, Jeremy has become a well-rounded artist, balancing his acting career, hobbies, and community work. His story is really about passion, persistence, and purpose. Through sports, music, travel, and philanthropy, he continues to show that real success isn't just about fame. It's about the positive difference you make in other people's lives. Beyond acting, Jeremy has always been active in charity work and community development. He's supported causes focused on education, health, and youth empowerment. His drive to give back has inspired so many young people to do the same, encouraging a mindset of service and social responsibility. He's especially passionate about youth development, often mentoring young people and helping them navigate the challenges of growing up in today's world. By sharing his story and lessons, he's been able to guide and motivate others to chase their dreams while staying humble and grounded.
Don't have like a big brother for themselves. They don't have nobody. I was the oldest, so I would have loved to have a big brother to tell me right from wrong and this is the way to do.
Jeremy also uses his fame to bring attention to serious topics like mental health, education, and inequality. He's shown that celebrities can use their platforms for real change, raising awareness, mobilizing support, and inspiring action. Even while giving back, Jeremy hasn't stepped away from the entertainment world. He keeps working on projects that align with his beliefs, roles that tell meaningful stories or highlight social issues. His mix of artistry and activism proves that one person can entertain and inspire change at the same time. As Jeremy continues to grow, both on and off screen, his influence keeps expanding. His dedication to storytelling, philanthropy, and empowering the next generation has made him more than just an actor. He's a role model and a voice for positive change, whose legacy will definitely last for years to come.